Many nights when she's all alone, she always call me up on the phone. To come and say so she's just a plan. She's just a plan. She's just a plan. Told her friends that I treat her right and to vibe all day. Good to be around. Can't pretend that's why she's asking me again. She's just a bad friend like me. Just a good friend. Yes, karibuni sana family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the time is on your end, and welcome to the Blackout Finance Talk radio station. I go by the name JOBY. It is exactly 27 minutes past 8 p.m. right here in the 254, and of course, karibuni sana. Look who joined us and is telling me to calm down. You calm down. Are you calm? Are you sure you're calm? We got to HR in the building. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear right now. Big up to everyone with us on the show page, everyone with us on TikTok. Shout out to you, Jen. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Welcome to the Africa Today show. We get to speak nothing but the truth. Just a friend. Just a friend. I've been looking for this song for quite a long time. And today I just typed it abruptly and then boom. You know, YouTube decided to be my friend today. Yes, and of course, good evening from my end, good afternoon from your end, or rather good morning, whatever time is on your end. Karibuni sana once again to the Africa Today show. My name is Joby, and of course, welcome to the Blackout Fire Network radio station, media of the 21st century. And I hope your week has been amazing. Mine has been fantastic. I can't really complain. It has been amazing, and I hope yours has been good as well. But nonetheless, karibuni sana, and a quick shout out to everyone who's tuned in via Facebook, on YouTube, on the radio station. Shout out to you, HR, and of course, thank you so much for letting me know, or what's the radar. And also shout out to everyone who get to catch the shows on Spotify and those also live with me on the show page. I see you all, so kindly, if you can pin your comments, ensure that you do so, and I'll be here connected to read your comments. Karibuni sana once again, and I also see Jang in the building. Anasema hii ngoma ni ya kitambo sana. I used to listen to it back in the day. I know trust me, I've been looking for this song for like ages. And just today I was like, I really need to start the show with an amazing jam, and it has to be this one, because you guys have just been amazing friends, amazing audience, amazing listeners. And of course, it's on a Friday. We take it easy as we get into the weekend. Mine is super easy. Shout out to you, Jiba Jaba. Karibu sana. Hope you're doing great today. Happy Friday and have a blessed one. You're saying hi. I'm good. I don't know how about you, but I'm doing amazing. But of course, today shall be talking about, of course, what has been on the chat. I think for the last 3 weeks we've been talking about the same thing about the issues of the migrants who are the illegal aliens, let's call them that, or term them that, we've been seeing coming into America, and of course getting different types of favors, and which has actually it has risen an alert to so many different states. And when you look at majority of, especially not only the black people but also the white people, where right now are literally suffering because of this alien invasion that is being done on purpose. We shall be talking about that because I see the Republicans and the Democrats have a debate about this. But are we sure this is going to solve anything? Because for me, I think no. It's not going to solve a goddamn thing. So far, understanding how the system works, and we not controlling anything until we take matters into our own hands. And this has to be the true democracy installed. It has to come through a war. I don't know what's going to happen. So that is what we shall be talking about. But for now, I want to start with what is happening in Kenya. This is crazy. And I see Keith is saying he shall be joining us in a minute. We shall be waiting for him. But for now, we get to continue. I want to start with where my head is. And that this is right here in the 254. And this is quite shocking, but again, we were warned about this once we saw our dear very own president inviting and accepting this challenge. Should I call it a challenge? Where he's trying to introduce people into another mode of slavery, because that's what it is, where he said that the new identification cards that shall be introduced in the next coming generations is the brain chipping, and that this is actually going to come to effect even to us as adults, because apparently right now, the government of Kenya has come forth and said that the national IDs, which could start actually could start having an expiry date. And they're saying that a government instead that did leak that national identification cards, this actually
a leaked the whole way.
Information.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't want to. We black people, we don't like stuff raw.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you too. I think
that is an invasion of a conversation. But anyway,
let me get the chicken. I can't do that pork. Let me get the chicken. Let me put some. Get the chicken.
Yeah, we get to meet Kid. We know he's getting some chicken, and some of us are hungry.
Calm down. Calm down, Joe. You already ate. Some of us are hungry. I ain't eat all day. You told me you had to get up because you had to go cook.
My bad. But anyway,
Joe was good.
I'm seeing that these are linked information.
You like me, we don't eat nothing raw. That's right. We don't do no raw. Exactly. That ain't us. Oh yeah. You got it. I appreciate it. You have a blessed one. All right, Joey, I'm back. Get all crazy.
This man is funny. Anyway, karibu sana. We just started, and I already introduced the pre-topic what we shall be talking about. But right now, as I said, we shall be starting with what is happening in the 254, and this is a linked information where we are being told by a government insider that national identification cards could start having expiry dates, and they will be fitted with microchips, which will be valid for 10 years. After the expiry, holders will be required to apply for renewal. So this is crazy. They're saying that a government report insider hints that national identification cards might start having expiry date, and the documents will be fitted in the microchips, which will be valid for decades, after which the card holders them of expired ones will be required to renew them. The source explains the installation of the chip is a global practice which provides additional security in safeguarding biometric and user data. That is a lie, because we know what is this is all about. This literally them taking control, full control, not only of your information, which they have been doing for so long, through Google, through accessing data by what you literally look for and all that. This them going deeper. And if I'm trying to connect where he was saying that babies should start being chipped on their brain, we're literally talking about total control of citizens being taken over. I think it will be you've discussed this some time back. We've been breaking this down, what this agenda is all about. These of course, the agenda of the New World Order part of it, if we know so far, so good. This is where it falls
Have a good one,
under.
sister.
It is super, super.
I got a chicken plate, man. It's gonna be like $100 now due to inflation.
It's gonna sell for like 90.
All right. As long as we keep it under 100, brother. You know, I got bills to pay. I got kids to feed. You know, they're gonna go hungry.
It's gonna sell for 98.
All right. You know, I don't want no kids to go hungry. You know, they come in and take them. Oh, look at my girl. Where you been at? You ain't said hi to nobody or nothing.
Don't know when they get booty. When they get booty like that.
And they done made a manager now, ain't you? Ain't you the manager of the joint now? Moving up in the world, doing big things. Look at you. Like, Appreciate you, bro. All right. You guys take care now. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Joby, I gotta be kind to people, Joby. That motherfucker used to be fine as hell. They made her as a manager of this bitch. That little motherfucker was fine as shit. I think she must be getting married. She got a little weight on her now. Shit. Maybe she had a baby or something. I don't know. Eat GMO food. Back in the day, I was a good. Anyway, back in the day, I was a good guy. You know, almost. You know, that's the only one I was ever tempted. We gonna keep it 100. The only one I was ever tempted to cheat on with my wife back in the day. That fine motherfucker there. And she could. Yeah, so you ain't saying hello to me or nothing. You ain't saying hello to me or nothing, girl. What's going on? Well, you got a man somewhere now. You know, put a little weight on. Looking like Shamani around here. Got a little weight on your gut. Stop. Making Joby, let me stop. Since you in a good mood, Joby, on Friday, so I need to make jokes too. Let's go.
It is. I'm in a good mood. You know, it's just you interrupting my conversation.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, Joby, go ahead. I apologize.
Can you now talk? Can you now wait?
Yeah, Joby. Back in the day, that's what I used to do. Talk to women. Talk to people. I'm a woman lover. I'm not a womanizer. I'm a woman lover. So go ahead, Joby.
We understand you. We understand.
All right.
But
you got
anyway, like I said, family, let me know, guys, what you guys feel about this situation. For those who are with us on the chat, because personally, for me, like I said, this is not as they are explaining that the installation of the chip is a global practice which provides additional security in safeguarding biometric and user data. This is them taking control of your
That's them taking control of your information. That's them wanting to make a digital everything. See, I told you it was a global awakening. I told you and they call it, the Africans called it the great year cycles. Okay, great year cycles. That's how I know. I told you you were going to wake up. That Joey can put up images of the great year, but it went to India. People like to call it the Yuga cycles because they don't like to give Africans no credit for creating the science. And that's where it came from, Africa. It's called the great year. And so time is not linear, it's cyclical. So they knew the world was going to start waking up, especially black folks. Things you're going to be able to start doing is incredible. So they're going to start trying to lock you down and stop the consciousness. I told you, Christ is consciousness, not a person. The Africans call it called Christ consciousness. Europeans took your stories and made it to a fake person. The consciousness is Christ, not a person. So you're going to be coming into Christ consciousness. That's why the babies, especially the African babies being born, are going to come back brilliant because they're going to be bathed in a different light, a different vibration called Christ consciousness. Now they're trying to lock everything down before this awakening. They see it's happening now. They see everything going crazy. People starting to know shit. Oh, hold on. The Africans burning their Bibles and throwing shit out the window. Like, hey, what's going on? You got Christ consciousness happening. No matter what they do, they're trying to stop it and put everybody to what they call a singularity. They try to hook you up to a fake matrix by using digital money, digital credit scoring, all other kind of wicked shit. You must fight against this because you are in the middle of a great awakening. So, do me a favor. Go to another tablet real quick and open another tablet for me real quick.
Okay.
Damn, these greens ain't got no damn taste to it. Damn, black lady, why you cooking this? This got no seasoning on this shit. Damn. Oh man, hold on. Wow. Ain't no black woman cooking that. Put up images of the great year. The images. I need some more pepper. I got my pepper. Cornbread on soggy and shit. The images of the great year. That's right, Joby.
You're very picky with food. I can't trick you. You're very picky with food. Okay, let me.
Epic. Okay, there you go. So go up some, Joby. You got it right. Go up. Yeah, right there. Go up. Now go up some more. Now go to one right there. And no, down. But you can use that one too. You see at the bottom, right there, it ought to say Iron Age. Look at the bottom of that chart, the bottom of the circle. What age is it saying? See, we're coming out of that state. It ought to say, the Indians would say the Kali Yuga. What cycle is at the bottom, Joe? You already got it right? Yeah, choose that. What does it say at the bottom right there? Does it say Iron Age? What's at the bottom? What does it say?
Iron, then you have the bronze.
Yeah,
the bronze.
The iron, yeah. So now we're coming out of the Iron Age, going back into the Silver Age, and then you got the Golden Age on top. So we're going to the ascending. We're going back up. So we are in the ascending. We're going to the ascending Bronze Age, and so we're going up in consciousness. So we go up in consciousness, then you get the Golden Year, and then you start going descending. That's when Africans start becoming stupider and stupider. We start going to sleep. But now we ascended. We coming out of the Iron Age. Or see, this is the original one. The Indians confident and called it the Yuga cycle. So there's their language, which is really still ancient African. Kali Yuga, something Yuga, whatever. But this is the great year, as the Africans called it. The great year is what? It's 24,000 years. 1 year is 24,000 year cycle, right? And it has the different ages: Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Every age has energy, and every age lasts about 2,000 years. So we're coming out of the dark ages, which is the Piscean age. That's why Jesus is symbolized with the fish, the Pisces. That's the dark age. Now you're coming back into higher consciousness,
so I have a
higher
question.
vibration. Go ahead, Joby. Joby, let me finish. You just
so if you're saying that if you wake up, then sorry. If you're saying that if you wake up from the from the Iron Age to the Bronze Age. Now we are the Silver, heading to the Gold Age. Then we go all the way back. So does this mean if Africans right now, as we can see the awakening happening, is gonna get to a point now where we're gonna go back to we're gonna go asleep again?
Yeah, 24. If you stay here, you stay in the dimension, you gotta rise. That's why you've been back here a bunch of times. It's a cycle, Joby. So, but it's not like a day. That's 25,000 years, Joby. 25,000 years. The last golden age is what even know white people on this planet. That's how you know they start getting made in the dark ages. So yeah, everything's cycle.
It's a cycle of life or a cycle of death. Because if I'm trying to understand, it's like you're saying you incarnate, then come back.
Yeah, you're coming back. You come back with that 25,000 year period. As the Emerald Tablet said, those knew when he said when people were coming back, he knew they were coming back under a different star. He mean under a different age. Okay, a different age. A different age means the age would be stupider or smarter, depending on what age we find ourselves in. So we're at the bottom going back up. So we're going up distance. So we're on the, as you see, we're on the left side going back up. We're not descending. We know the Europeans and all these other people were made in the descending age like 6,000 to 10,000 years ago. So that would have been in the late Silver Age going down into the Bronze Age right there. That's when they were made. Now that we're going back up, these people are not going to be able to exist because the consciousness is going to be a higher state of consciousness, higher state of being, higher state of knowing. This is ancient science, African science. This is ancient stuff. You know, over 25,000 years old because it's 25,000 years just in 1 year. So we're going back up. That's why you knew we were going to awaken. As I told you, I knew years ago, I said, hey, we're about to start waking up. Because I know African spirituality. This is African spirituality, which is African science. Okay, this comes from Africa. This goes back millions of years ago. The cycles of time. Like my joker said, how you know we go to sleep? Because I know the cycles of time, Joby. I know when we're gonna awaken. I know the cycles of time. We're at the time now we start waking up as African people. That time when we got conquered and going to slavery, we were going to sleep. That's why somebody white people can lie to us and we believe lies. Because we were going to sleep as a people. We were in the Iron Age. They were giving us all these lies and stealing and robbing and killing us and damn see, we are attached to the universe, universal rhythms, Joe. We're attached to God. That's what we are as melanated people. We are in sync with nature. The golden year is nature. Not the golden year, but the great year is nature. The cycle. Remember, everything works in cycles. Remember, Joey, like you said, the plant. You got your rainy season, you got your cold season, you got your dry season. It goes around, right? Everything's in cycles. That's how nature is. That's God. If you don't see it in nature, it's a lie. That's why this is nature. So we're like, I told you, we are plants. We're like a human plant. Plants go to sleep at a certain time of year, right? They don't grow, they go to sleep. Then they start coming back with spring. So if we're gonna say, okay, if we're gonna say time of year, we can say, okay, we're now we're coming from winter where we were asleep in the dark ages, now we're going into spring, right? So we're starting to wake back up. We're starting to get more energy. That's why the sun is getting about global warming. The sun is getting hotter, Joby, because it's waking our asses up, and now starting to change our genetics, change our DNA. We are attached to the rhythms of the universe. So it's starting to wake us up metaphysically. It's starting to connect. That's why they were trying to lock down your DNA through what? Through the mRNA shot. Remember, mRNA is what? RNA is what? Your light code. Most Africans don't know this knowledge no more. Your RNA, Joby, is your light code, your light genetics.
Thank you for saying we are connected. There's something I was watching on BitChute today when I was doing research under this brain chip that they're trying to do. And I saw this white man who was lying to people because scientifically, through the natural science that we're talking about right now, the African science, that Africans, we are connected no matter where we are, no matter where. I think you said that no matter
Yeah.
where we are. But I'm trying to say through this brain chip, it can help you connect to the other human, tap into the other humans being brains, or be able to connect
Yeah,
with them,
because
because they're trying.
they try to start a hive mind, Joby. I told you,
Okay.
yeah, we don't want that shit. A hive mind is like a hive. A hive is like a beehive. They try to put you in one collective, Joby, where they control your mind, control everything. One collective. That's called the one. That's called the singularity. It's called a hive mind. I told you that these people come from what? They're gonna be very scripted, Joby. They come from INSECTS, right? They're trying to go back to that. That's what a hive mind. A bee is an insect, Joby. They're trying to create a super hive mind. So I'm trying to be scripted because we're on YouTube. So okay, so this is what you're seeing. This is what you're seeing. So as African people, we do that naturally. Once you start raising vibration, you don't need to speak to me, Joby. You can read my mind. You are telekinesis. That's what those are your abilities. That's the ability given you by the Creator, by the real God. You're interdimensional being, Joby. You're interdimensional. You've been there many times, and you're telekinesis, and you can talk to me through your mind. You can move shit with your mind, and your ass can fly. All this stuff happens when your vibrations start to raise. So that's what's about to start happening. The vibrations start to raise. They call it global warming. Not the raising of the energy is changing on the planet. That's gonna start waking up the African people. Those kids coming back are gonna be born under a different frequency, Joby. A higher frequency. That's why you're giving bad movies. That's why they're giving you GMO food. But even your food connects you to God. God talks to you through your food. Because food grows through what? Light. Light. Put it up, Joby. For me. Say, let me see if I, because they'll try to hide now. Say, RNA code is considered light code. Say, RNA code considered light genetics. Remember, they were giving you mRNA
Pardon?
shot. Say, as Google say, what is the RNA helix? What is the RNA gene? Just say, what is the RNA gene? That's an helix. This is your light coding. This is your genetic that's there to take you straight back to God. That's what I said. Your light coding. Prove you are an electrical being, Joby. The body is an illusion. You
They're
are
saying
an
that
endless. Go ahead. What's it saying?
it's ribosomal. Okay, let me read that. These are genes that present in all prokaryotes and weakly affected by horizontal gene transfer and mutation. These genes, in particular, are in particular the sequence of the 16 RNA gene, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and contains some regions of the highly conserved and other regions that have variable nucleic acid sequence.
It's your light code, Joby. You go deeper, you read that deeper. That's your trust me. That's your light coding. So why would they be giving you something to attack your light coding, Joe? Because mRNA vaccine. That's your light code, Joby. That connects you straight to God.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
That's
they,
crazy.
yeah.
It's
So,
crazy. It's sad we're gonna see so many African people who are gonna get affected by that without, because you don't have this science, when you talk about the science you're talking about here, none of us even have any clue what you're talking about.
I
Even for
know.
me, it's gonna take time to know everything you're explaining, so like everything sinks in immediately. So that's why I think I'll ask question over and over again, because it takes time to understand all these things, the
That's how you
science you
learn.
have.
That's how you learn to ask a question, Joby.
Mhm. It's totally different. It's super crazy. But that is what is happening in Kenya. So I hope we're not gonna get to a point for people like us being told that our national IDs have expired and we'll need to get all our information into a
You're gonna have to
certain
say
microchip.
no. You're gonna have to take back
Yeah,
your power and say no.
we will have to, but the problem is how many people are willing to do that. Then the power comes from the people. Then
I know.
we can only do this if the number is strong. But apparently, I don't know. It seems like Kenyans even have no goddamn clue of what is happening. I mean, if I go through the comments, I'm seeing that people who understand a few. I can see a few radio presenters who are saying that Ruto is a messed up individual. Honestly, if you think about it, him and his team are really messed up, and they're about to mess up Kenyans big time. There's also one who said that so we cease to be citizens once expiry dates imefika. That is the same thing John Mosquito was asking here. Exactly, that is what they're trying to say. It's like we cease to exist. Because what do you mean our identification cards are expiring? So I am. What are we supposed to do? It's crazy. But I also see someone else who on the comment section also said, let me read that. People are commenting only on the social media, but about when it comes to demonstration, going on the ground, confronting this man, because I saw him today even having the audacity of telling people, I don't want to be so rowdy in my meeting. I want to be respectful and acting like people can listen.
But
What do you want me to listen?
Well, that's that's the stand against African people. If you talk against somebody, you're supposed to be non-respectful. That's crazy as hell. Your life is my respect. That's why you must have organization, not just protest the street. You got to commit. You got to start connecting, having an organized organization. Start there. You don't need everybody, Joey. All you need is 10%. 10% of people changes everything. Most everybody in society, Joby, are morons. Like every society, 10%. There's only 10% that know what's going on. If you're like, once you get 10%, it's true. Once you get 10% of any country knowing anything, or 10% of any people, you now can control the way things change. That's why they always try to keep it under 10% of the people having knowledge, because it only takes 10% to change everything. Because most people are morons. That's just a fact.
It is so sad. It is so crazy. But also, Juba Jaba says that this is good, real talk about life and our true purpose. Exactly. These educations and information need to be exposed to Black people. That's what I was saying earlier today. There's a lot that needs to be changed when you look at the Black community.
You're an energetic being, family. Okay, like I told Chief Joey, the double slit test, right? Everything really exists in a waveform of variance of knowledge. I'm giving you quantum physics of what your ancestors called spirituality. They knew this. So if you don't look at something and give it your concentration, it goes back into a waveform. Do this for me, Joby, real quick. Go to YouTube real quick. Now I want you to put up, say, the cartoon version of the double slit test. Double slit. SLIT. Double slit test. Okay, now but this shows you that everything is an illusion. But your ancestors already knew this. This is not like new science that the white man found out. This is ancient science. That we exist as particles of light, of energy, of waves. Only through when you give concentrations to something, or focus on something. That's how you know manifestation and everything your ancestors said are real. I'm going to prove this to you when Joby shows the double slit test that you find. Okay? We're going to prove this. By manifestation, how God gives you everything you ask for once you raise your vibration and learn how to bring it to you. This is real science. Not make believe. You're not going to be sitting there praying some make believe dudes or some Allah, all this other nonsense. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's it, Joby. That's
all right. Let me play.
So this is the double slit experiment, understanding what reality is. This is quantum physics. This is what, and this used to be Africans. You should know all of this. Now, like Joby said, Like Joey said, you put this in African school, they wouldn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling you about other dimensions which you know exist.
That our senses are playing tricks on us. You just gotta wonder, what is this reality that we find ourselves in?
What is reality?
All just waves of information. Do I believe that? I hope so. Yep. And here we are, the granddaddy of all quantum weirdness.
Catch in the classroom. You're supposed to be learning this in school.
To understand this experiment,
Now stand there and ask you, what is the nature of reality?
to see
What is reality?
particles or
I'm sorry, go ahead, Joey.
at the screen, we see a pattern on the back wall, with a slit and hip. Now, if we add a second slit, we would expect to see a second band duplicated to the right. Now, let's look at waves. The waves hit the slit and radiate out, striking the back wall with the most intensity directly in line with the slit. The line of brightness on the back screen shows that intensity. This is similar to the line the marbles make. But when we add the second slit, something different happens. If the top of one wave meets the bottom of another wave, they cancel each other out. So now there is an interference pattern on the back wall. Places where the two tops meet are the highest intensity, the bright lines, and where they cancel, there is nothing. So when we throw things, that is matter, through two slits, we get this, two bands of hits. And with waves, we get an interference pattern of many bands. Good so far. Now, let's go quantum. An electron is a tiny, tiny bit of matter, like a tiny marble. Let's fire a stream through one slit. It behaves just like the marble, a single band. So, if we shoot these tiny bits through two slits, we should get, like the marbles, two bands. What? An interference pattern. We fired electrons, tiny bits of matter through. We get a pattern like waves, not like little marbles. How? How could pieces of matter create an interference pattern like a wave?
So how does it become waves? Because without it being focused, pause there, Joby. So understand what we're looking at. So we're looking at the nature of reality, how reality really is. What you see in front of you is an illusion. It's all waves until you focus on it. It becomes a tree, becomes a car. These are tiny things of particles that unless you focus on them, they're waveform. So existence is an electronic wave. And so it means we live in a holographic reality, play acting. But that's what your ancestors said it was. You live in a hologram. You are endless. There's no such thing as death. You understand that? You believe it's dumb shit. Your mind's messed up. And your ancient science is showing you that. He's talking about an interference pattern. That means it's waveform. Everything is a wave until you focus it. Okay, if no one's looking at my house right now, it's not a house. It's in waveform. It doesn't exist until somebody looks at it. It's a wave. It's energy. Remember, all material, it's a small piece of matter. All it is energy. That's why an atom is what? Empty space. It's nothing but energy. until you focus on it, until your mind decides, okay, that's a tree, that's Joby, that's a car, that's a computer, but it's really nothing but waveforms that you don't understand. It's nothing but waves, waves of possibility, waves of energy. So we're constructing a wave of energy holographic universe. So when the body died, which is an illusion, a material illusion, you go back into a ball of light, waveform. And so, since the system is set up as a dimensional barrier, because you can't rise no higher than your Christ consciousness. You can't go to the next dimension unless you vibrate on that dimension. So you bringing your ass back here and going into another holographic body. You understand that? This thing is designed for you to learn, educate, and rise spiritually. So you become nothing but love. That's why you go through your life to love. As African people, we go with a lower state of vibration because we're what? We're loving beings. We come from a higher dimension. African people love everybody. That's our nature. I don't care what kind of economic system that we're in now. We're now oppressed and we rob and we steal. That's the system that we're in. But as a natural being, African people are loving, forgiving. So you vibrate higher. That's why we're the highest vibrating people on the planet. Of course, with the melanin makes it even better. But everything's about energy, vibration, frequency. This is what he's showing you. Until you observe it, right, it's a waveform. As soon as you observe it, we'll go straight back to what? Matter. Matter doesn't exist until you observe it. Matter is what? An illusion. That's what this science test is showing you. Matter, everybody told people no such thing as no damn being an atheist. Because mind creates matter. Matter don't create the mind. That's why you know there is a God, there is a creator. Because the mind is nothing but waveform. The mind creates the matter.
Breaking.
That's what this shows. My break. Can you hear me? Just show you that mind creates the matter. Okay? That's what it shows here. People say, I'm an atheist.
We're losing you.
Am I breaking or are you breaking? Can you guys hear me or is it Joby breaking? I'm in the middle of the damn.
It's my.
Is it me breaking? Is it me breaking or is it Joby?
It's my internet.
Is it me? Yeah, that's Joby. Yeah, it's yours, not me. So what I'm saying is, when you have a moron that doesn't understand the nature of science, I'm an atheist, and God does not exist. The God that you believe in, moron, does not exist. It's not the fake thing of the Bible or the Quran. All that nonsense. The Creator stands apart and spread itself out. We're all pieces of that main Creator. So the Creator created a universe, but it wanted to see it or experience it in the subjective. It didn't want to be objective and just look. It wanted to put itself into its own creation. So we are the Creator being used as a subjective part of the creation. You get it? And I mean in many universes, many galaxies, and many dimensions. Spread across. As I told you, a rock has consciousness. That rock get kicked and thrown, that's part of God. That's right. These are all African science, and it's proven through science. A rock is a living being, living entity. That the white man just thinks, oh, this is mineral. No, that's a mind. Gold and silver, those are living beings. Living. Oh, I learned all this shit, it messed my mind up. I'm like, what? What? I was doing a Joby. What? What? I can't do it the way Joby does it. Go ahead, finish it, Joby.
So it's true.
If you can. If you can.
They thought maybe those little balls are bouncing off each other and creating that pattern. So they decided to shoot the electrons through one at a time. There is no way they can interfere with each other. But after an hour of this, the same interference pattern is seen to emerge. The conclusion is inescapable. The single electron, breathed as a particle, comes a wave of potentials through both slits and interferes with itself to hit the wall like a particle. But mathematically, it's even stranger. It goes through both slits and it goes through neither. And it goes through just one and it goes through just the other. All of these possibilities are in superposition with each other. Physicists were completely baffled by this. They decided to see split by one slit. See which one it went through, let it fly.
Now, when they observe it, it stays as a what? As material, it stays as matter. So let you know, unless you observe something, see, when I observe Joby, she's Joby. But any other time, she's in wave form. So observe it. It means you're living in an illusion. As your ancestors said, you're living in a dream. This is an illusion. No such thing as death. You used to know that. Got black people in Africa and all over the world. Oh, I might die. Oh, I might die. Oh, I might die. You are an infinite being, you moron. Go ahead, Joby.
Jiba Jaba, are you saying I don't know if you're saying, Jiba Jaba say if it doesn't see it doesn't exist. That is deep. I think he's talking about rocks where they are a living thing. I'm also shocked because I used to hear this only biblically where you're told the rocks can hear everything, but I didn't take it that serious. You know, that is deep. If on the same page, Jiba Jaba, that is something else. You know?
I don't know if the rock can hear you, but I know it's living.
How is a rock a thing?
I don't know if it can hear you, but I know it's a living being. I know that.
You
Huh?
How though? I'd really love to know.
I know how.
How is it a living thing? Yeah.
Because it's organic. It's called the mineral world. It's organic. It's just a lower vibration of the creator. It's not synthetic. It's real. It means it's organic. It comes from nature. So it's a living entity. Everything is living. Everything that's organic, Joby, is living. It has a form of consciousness. Everything has a form of consciousness that's living. Not something being manufactured. Everything living has a form of consciousness in it. You're living in so imagine, Joby. Okay, you're the creator, Joby, right? Okay, I'm gonna understand. You're the creator, Joby, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just you chilling, right? But you want to experience.
Mm-hmm.
You want to experience not having to really know everything. So you want to detach from yourself because you already know everything. But you want to make almost like a game for yourself, Joe. You make yourself like a game, right? Because you know everything. You've always been there. You've always existed. You're the beginning, the end. So you say, you know what? I like to create a reality that I don't know what the hell will happen. I don't got all the information. So I'm going to shoot my image. Everything's energy, Joby. Everything's energy. But only when you see it becomes a certain thing. So I'm gonna shoot my energy out in different parts of a galaxy that I'm gonna create, and based on the vibration and the frequency, the consciousness is gonna go down in levels. Okay? So I'm gonna experience my creation on different levels of consciousness, Joe. And I'm not gonna know it's me. I'm gonna put in the algorithm that I'm creating. I'm not gonna know that I'm God. Okay? I'm not gonna know that. The rock is gonna be a rock. The rock is not God, but it's part of God, so it's conscious. But I'm not gonna know as a rock that damn I'm God. I'm part of the creation until I grow in consciousness. Everything grows, even a rock grows higher in consciousness. Everything is trying to go back to, so the creator set up a system where everything is trying to get back to itself. The creator is trying to get back to itself and amass the knowledge and get back to the creator. So the thing is that the game is to get higher consciousness, which you don't know, that take trillions and trillions of years, you don't know, until you get back to the creator, until you get back to oneness. So it's an experience of the creator experiencing its creation on all levels. So that's you, Joe. But you're experiencing your creation as a tree. You experience your creation as a rock. You experience your creation as a dog. You experience your creation as the water. You experience your creation as a whale, as a dolphin. You're experiencing your creation, and you think it's that the illusion is that everything is separate. The science has shown everything is one. I told you that's a fact. The science has proved everything is one from the creator. Just burst out in a bunch of different things in different dimensions. But the illusion is that everything is separate when that's not true. We're all connected. That's why with melanin, you can take melanin particles and shoot them out in space, and you can rotate the one here on the Earth, and the other one be way up on Jupiter. You start rotating the one on the planet here, the one in Jupiter start rotating exactly the same. Means that it's the same thing. It's connected. It's all connected to one main source.
Breaking.
Okay, I'm breaking. All right, we're going to play, Joe. We're going to finish playing.
Family, let me know if it's me buffering. My internet is bad.
Yeah. Look until you play it, Joe, be there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
They could have imagined. When they observed, the electron went back to behaving like a little marble. It produced a pattern of two bands, not an interference pattern of many. The very act of measuring or observing which slit it went through meant it only went through one, not both.
But it went from a wave. It went a wave back to what? Back to a particle because it was being observed. It went from a wave back to a particle because it was being observed. Like I'm saying, like a video. Remember you guys play video games, and as you go to the video game, the trees are there, and then as you go past the trees, they disappear. That's how the world is. Everything exists in a waveform until it's observed. Till it's observed. It's a wave. It's a wave of possibilities, a wave of energy. That's what this is showing you. The gas is so it means you're living in an illusion. It's an illusion. Go ahead, Joby. See, but you know this side of the African were always fearful. You couldn't scare him with death because he knew the true side, that this is an illusion.
It was here that physicists kept forever world of quantum events. What is matter? Bubbles or waves? And waves of what? And what does the observer have to do with anything? The observer collapsed the wave function simply by observing.
Yeah, and that's the video of them. That's the end of it.
All right. So after,
I don't think there's another one that
It's,
I think they
it's
all
be part
explain if I
one.
look at them.
Yeah, it should be part one, part two, part three. Yeah, but what it's letting you know that you're living in an illusion. Right? These around the world already know this. The Africans used to know this. All you Africans, you live in an illusion, but even though you're living in an illusion, there are laws to this illusion because you're supposed to learn and grow spiritually because you're trying to get back to the Creator. Creator's not here to save you and inject. The Creator's not, like your goofy Bible. God says you did wrong, you're going to die. What? No. No, no, no. You have the control of your own destiny. It's about raising your vibration. So you decide whether you're going to make it go up in dimensional knowledge or don't. You can be in this dimension a million years. Until you grow spiritually, that's where you'll stay. Ain't no such thing as nobody dying and God is punishing you. Oh, all that old crazy shit. Saying no. You're supposed to learn what's low vibrational through experience, through learning what's good, what's wrong. And every time you do right and do certain things that's righteous, you have a righteous spirit. Like most black people, what righteous? Spiritual. You're a spiritual being. That's why you know how to treat people decently and loving. What about no fake money? Now I got some fake paper. I treat you better because I got more fake paper than you got. I'm going to love you more as a man because you got more fake paper. I'm going to love you more as a woman. You have fake paper. You are bankrupt spiritually. Because that shouldn't matter about the character of the person. See, these are things, these are tests created. Now you got a kink in the system of low vibrational beings called Caucasians, Asians, and East Indians in your shit. And you've adopted their wicked, low dimensional habits. As Africans, this out of your culture. You didn't judge nobody how much fake paper they had. You didn't have a fake paper. You judged a man or woman on their character. Who are they soul? Who are they? Who are they as a person? Who are they as a godly being? That's the only thing that matters. Are they righteous? Are they good? Now you're like, oh, he got money. Like what? Oh, she got money. You're completely corrupted. You understand these things? So, because the other entities, I believe, like I said, came from the fourth dimension, came down the dimension, started effing everything up in our little thing. It's so deep. If I gotta do the show, I gotta do the show this weekend. This was gonna be on. So I promised to finally start doing shows. I'll be on Saturday and Sunday, but I'll do this Saturday. And just talk about it. People call in. You got questions, call in. I'll be on TikTok, I'll be on YouTube and the network, everything. But see, what gets us, we're now caught up in a system of wicked entities that run this place. That's why music is so debaucherous. That's why the black woman has been made into a whore. She's shaking her ass, all kind of low vibrational stuff that disrespects her soul. She knows solely that's wrong. She's butt naked in front of cameras, or the man talking crazy to black women. Deep in your soul, you know it's wrong. You know the music you listen to is garbage and filthy. It's low vibrational. So you got entities that actually change. So you don't even know the vibration of your music supposed to be at 432 or 5. What's the other? These are all the frequencies of nature of God. See, that's what your trees, your birds all sing. The harmonizers out at 432. What is it? 5? What's that? 5 something? The 535. And see, the Africans do that. Us being melanated, that music would kill us. See, that us being enslaved, right? The torture, the pain. Us singing, the beautiful woman sing. See, church, even though it was a lie, the singing of the African woman's voice in that church was healing. It would heal you from all the days of wretched being whipped and raped and beat. Because remember, the white man said, how the fuck are these black people surviving? How are we surviving under this kind of, no other race of people can survive this kind of slavery and still thrive. Because coming out of slavery family, we thrive. They destroyed us, but we still thrive. Because as a people, we're connected to the all. Because of our melanin is what? Synthesized light. That's why you got to know what melanin is. Why the white man tell you to hate being black? Your melanin is synthesized light, which means synthesized light is what? Energy. You synthesize energy. As you raise in vibration, the African doesn't even need to eat. I've already told you that these are just facts. You don't need to eat. So no one can starve you. But if you don't know the consciousness, if your mind is not conscious of this, you will starve to death because your body's not connected to consciousness. But as an African, I was looking at I think I sent it to Joby on Joby's TikTok account. Because I didn't have my other phone, so I don't got it on the WhatsApp. I got no thing on that. That's how I found Katie and Shamani. I don't got no name when they shit still pop up in my shit. I spy on their ass. But I sent Joby a video of a black man talking about he started learning what energy was by sun gazing 50 years ago. I sent it to Joby's TikTok account. I think I did. I hope I did. I didn't. I gotta go send it. But at the end, I said he was talking. People can't be around him.
Let me check.
He wants to be around people, but he can't because his energy is too high. So he lives out. I think he lives out in the California desert somewhere, or somewhere in Nevada or Arizona, because his energy is too high. I've been sun gazing for 50 years. I don't need anything. I don't need to eat. Because I found the less I eat, the more energy I get when it's directly from the sun. So it showed him being a small weakling going out to the California beach and lifting 1,000-pound weights. He said, if I eat something, it takes the energy away because remember, food is about energy. Gives you energy. That's why we're supposed to eat a certain kind of diet as African people. Because our bodies are Ferraris. Our white people's bodies like an old broken down used car from Africa. Your body's a goddamn Ferrari, a Lamborghini. So, you see it over there? I send it to you? I might just save it.
Did you send me?
It'll be on your TikTok page. Let me see. Let's see if I know I saved it, y'all. Let's see if I sent it to you.
Well, those who introduce Christianity into Africa are actually abandoning it. That is absurd.
Now, let me see. I might not have sent it. Give me a second. I might not have sent it. Give me 1 second. Where my thing? I'll send it now. I might not have sent it to you. Might just, because I know if we send you too much stuff and you'll never look at it, it just fill up your box too much. I don't want to put your box out. Keep me filling my box with all this old shit. But anyway, let's see. Let me see the ones I did say. Let me give a second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let's see if they might have took that shit down. Damn. Give me a second. You would know it. It'd be a black guy. I don't think I sent it. I think I sent it yesterday. They were talking about the energy because it was so funny. It was so funny because he was a weakling, right? He said, I learned how to fast, like the mosquitoes don't eat the wrong thing. Fast. He said, I started getting more energy once I sun gazed and fast. He was going out on the, if you guys know anything about Venice, California, from LA, it's called Venice Beach, it's called Muscle Beach, where the guys go lift weights. He went out there as a weakling, everybody was laughing at him at first, and then he picked up goddamn 1,000 pound weight thing. He was lifting 1,000 pounds. 1,000. And was just lifting. They like, what? That's right. See, this is real. This is real African side. He started lifting 1,000 pounds like it wasn't nothing. I tell Joe, let me see if I said the right thing with Joe. We ever look it up. Oh, there's nothing on here. Oh, give me a second. I love that. Let's see what that this is. Let me see. No, that's not it. Was on this channel? My name's on this damn channel. Let's see what channel was on. Damn. What channel was on? I know I saved it. I don't see shit. I don't see shit. I got put this in your TikTok search thing. See if I say it like this. Say black man. What's this? Black man claims he can't live around anybody because of his energy being too high. Black man, I might have it on the other thing. Let's see if I can find it. Find that video. Black man claims he can't live around anyone because his energy is too high. See if that pops up anything. Should be somebody like in a desert and shit, living in the desert. I'd like to live around people, but my energy is too high.
No.
Man, I got to see.
No.
I got to get better, like
They brought
YouTube.
me to,
You can.
they brought me to DJ.
About you who?
To
You said
DJ.
TDJ? Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me see. Say, black man fast and his energy goes higher. Get that one. Black man fast and his energy goes higher. Did that? Let me stop for a second. Let me see if I can figure that. Find this shit real quick. Second. See if anything, probably that again pop up. Let me see.
You didn't like the video? Can you check on your if you tap
Yeah,
if you did
yeah, I'm about to check it
give it
now.
a like, it is on your
I did.
saved
I
videos.
did give it a like. I did get like comments. I did get like I don't even know what half all this other shit even is. I didn't like none of this stuff. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That one. Okay, I'm on the wrong one. I'm on my wrong account. Okay, no wonder. Like, oh, you know what? Let me go to this account. Give me a second.
John Mosquito says that black man is him.
She said what now? She said what?
Yeah, you're looking for John Mosquito.
Yeah,
John
probably
Mosquito
is
said
his
you're
ass.
looking for him, and he's right here. That man is him.
Well, he's always getting chased and shit.
Hi, Timer.
That ain't it. Nope. Damn, I don't see it nowhere. Shit. No. Damn. Got the light.
Let's try this one. I don't know how good this one is from YouTube.
That's that shit on here. I'm like, this thing don't be showing. This thing we got. But like, I didn't.
Hey guys, this is Anju. I love connecting right people talks. So here we are. Tom, over to you with your life story.
Hi, my name is Ellie Tom Elamine, and I'm a breatharian. And a
No,
breatharian
not
is a
him.
person that can
We already did him, though, but
or
it's
not
just,
at all.
that's not the one. Yeah, that's what we did before. He doesn't have to. Yeah, that's a different guy, but no, that's not the one I'm looking for. But he's not the. Yeah, but he's the same thing though. Him using his melon, understand he didn't have to eat. He was sick. He killed himself. Understand he's not supposed to. He wasn't eating anything. Yeah, that's a different one. Go, you can still play him. It's still good information.
Okay.
We showed that one a couple of years ago.
USA.
Okay,
And growing up in Ohio, USA, I grew up in a family where my mother made sure that we always had food within the household. She made sure so much that we had extra freezers, extra refrigerators, and we actually fed the whole neighborhood. So me growing up in this type of household, when I finally broke away and got my own family and got married, that idea too was in my head. Well, always have enough food to feed your family, and I also bought extra food. I always have food available. Now, as time went forward, I began to gain more and more weight, and I began to feel very bad. However, everybody in my reality growing up in America, because it was encouraged to eat the 3 meals a day, however, it was the 5 meals a day and the big portions. That was commonplace where I grew up at.
That's bad food.
I really feel bad about myself. And then one day, as I had to go see the doctor, my blood pressure began to rise, and a whole lot of other things began to come into play. However, one day, out of being desperate, I ran into a man who said, "Why don't you just leave meats alone?" Now, at that time, being desperate and my health really feeling bad, I was really not doing anything, so I left the meats alone. And at that time, I didn't realize it, but that was the motivation to lead me into the pranic journey by leaving those heavier foods alone. So not only I left the meats alone, I began to also put an exercise routine in my lifestyle. And then I began to learn more about holistic foods, being more vegan, learn more about live and raw foods. But then it got good. I started learning more about fasting. I started fasting once a week, and it started out for religious purposes. But as time went on, I started to learn about meditation. Now, learning about meditation, that gave me the knowledge to learn about the energy channels within the body. Now, there was a time I didn't know they existed or not. But as I went into practice and began to focus on those different energy channels, I began to get a boost of energy. I began to better my health, give me more energy. And I didn't know it at the time, but I'm on the pranic journey. Because the pranic journey is a holistic health message. So as time went on, I went more into 80% live and raw foods. My meditation, I really stayed with it. And I was so proud of what I've done with my health. I got rid of all of that weight. I went from 180 pounds to 160 pounds, and I really felt good about myself. But one day, a young lady said to me, "There's people who can live without eating." And I said, "What?" So I began to go check that information. Now, 19 years ago, because I've been on this path 19 years, they really didn't have that much information like today. But anyway, I did the best I can. I tried to find the most information I can. And what I found that there was a 21-day program that was in circulation. However, I didn't have enough money to take 21 days off of work. I just got married, just bought a house. So what gave my confidence that I could pull this off, since I didn't have enough money to go out of the country for 21 days, is that the improvements I've already made on my health. I was already living a life of 80% live and raw. I was already in the fasting once a week. I was already meditating constantly, and I was already exercising. So I seen all of these health improvements. Now, again, I didn't notice it was the pranic journey already. That's why I teach people on this type of level. First, you got to learn how to eat. First, you got to put exercise to your life, fasting and so forth, and meditation, because that's the foundation of living on pranic. So anyway, when I found out about it, and I started to study as much as I can, I went into food freedom. Now, what I learned was the physical body was easy to get into a food-free state. But the problem was the accumulated habits that I'd done throughout the years of eating. And food is all around food, and its association with drug addiction. Your body does give award centers of oxytocin that you love, and you've created this habit. This is what the human being is up against. So anyway, I went on to the pranic levels, and there's many different levels and degrees. So I learned how to eat once a day. I learned how to eat every 3 days. So I understood that as I kept learning more and more and more about being on this path, because keep in mind, you cannot really tell an experience. You have to go through the experience to learn about it. So as I this experience, this is what makes a good, credible teacher today, is because I took myself to engage this experience. So being with my son as he was growing up, I decided to eat once every other weekend to maintain our relationship, because that's my son that I created. But also, I've already broke the rules of what they said that was normal on how you should eat and how much calories you need and so forth. Now, a lot of people mistake
That's
this
all
for
a lie.
binge eating,
Remember,
but this is
we're
not binge
different.
eating at all.
Biologically, we're different.
Meditation is the foundation.
We're not the same. We're not the same biologically. We can't eat what they eat. Go ahead, Joe.
In other words, I've been meditating so much that actually living on prana is a walking meditation.
Exactly, live on sunlight.
Meditating every day. Because the more you can hold the frequency, that vibration, you don't need to keep the physical foods. So that's the person's problem. You got to get used to this new vibration. So as I've been on this path,
Indian vibration,
I've gotten stronger and stronger to where, as my home, I didn't need to eat every other weekend right now. So right now, I don't eat no food at all, and I don't do liquids also, because that's just another frequency or vibration. And
exactly. He doesn't have to drink. He doesn't have to drink. He doesn't have to eat, because everything is energy. Because you are, pause there, Joe. Because you are a waveform. You are an electrical beam, a waveform. I got to show you in the cartoon. You're a waveform. You don't need to eat shit. What you learn to go back to spirituality and meditate and learn these practices, you get energy from the universe. That's what you are, a wave. So what he's doing is tapping into that energy. He doesn't need to drink, doesn't need to eat. It's ancient African science that he started to learn again. And he's like he said, he ate or drank in 20 years. Is he dead? No. But the morons talking about Jesus and I can't eat like I'm fast like Jesus and don't know the science, they all died. Because they're morons. They all starved to death. Because they don't know, they don't have any connection with African spirituality. They got a connection with fake religion. That ain't real. Go ahead, Joby. I can't find that video. Damn. I'm going to just start just sending everything I want to Joby's box, regardless. I don't care. Like this. Damn.
I already know what it feels like to eat. You understand? So therefore, to explore this consciousness, most people just look at it as being in their head. But your consciousness is your physical body. I am what I think. So therefore, I have robust health. Health is the thing that you know that you have accumulated more prana. There is no in between. And then your external environment. This is my imagination that I'm living in. So when I tell people that I'm living a life, living in heaven, I'm living a life with no problems, there's no blockage. Because I've let the lower vibration of light alone, that's what food is. It's a lower vibration.
That's right.
But
the lower vibration of light. That's right. That's what I told you. Pause it. I told you guys about light. That's why when Joe didn't understand that certain foods you're not supposed to eat. It's a lower form of life. That's why in the South here, black people kind of stupid because the shit those that intestine shit Joe be talking about, it's nice. That's lower forms of life. Way low, that's doo-doo. You're not supposed to touch that shit as an African person. That's too far low as light, to get energy from. Some things as Africans we're not supposed to touch at all. Europeans can touch it, but we cannot. And it's had nothing to do with being a racist. We're different biologically. Certain things, African people, it kills us. We cannot. There's no energy in it. It's two forms less of light. It might taste good, like pork chops and pork. We're not supposed to touch that shit. We're not supposed to touch pork at all. It's a filthy animal. And I'm not, I love pork chops, bacon. Oh man, let me get to it. But as I learned more, I quit cold turkey like 7 years ago. I said, "Whoa, Jack, what?" Certain things like in the South, like a lot of certain parts of seafood, like them sea roaches. What's that shit called? You guys know what's that? The crawfish.
Prawns.
The crawfish, Joker. Crawfish. So,
Lobster.
but yeah, and also like catfish and certain bottom dwelling fishes that eat anything, like a crab. We're not supposed to eat that. We're not supposed to eat crab. That's why it's even in your Bible, shellfish. That's supposed to taste that shit because it's a lesser form of light. It causes damage to the African body because it's junk fuel. Imagine putting junk fuel in a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It'll blow up the engine. That's us as black people. We need high performance energy, either straight from the sunlight, which you don't know how to do no more, or fruits and vegetables, the closest thing to light. Meat is a lesser form of light, but it's got to be clean meat, maybe beef, chicken. But when you go further and further down on that light chart, you are fucking yourself up. Okay? Black people, we are overboard. We wouldn't talk this. We're not even supposed to even touch no damn meat. But we're going up in a system being dominated by white people. They're carnivores. We're overboard. We're completely different. Black people are supposed to eat an alkaline diet, water, clean, fresh water, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. That's the closest thing to light. That's why light grows. Closest thing to any animal product. That gives us optimal energy. But we're raised wrong. We don't know all this stuff that we get addicted to bad eating. Like me, drinking soda, drinking garbage for years. Damn sodas, that's absolute garbage. Destroying myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I think I was forced. I can't touch a goddamn soda. I had a soda in 4 or 5 months. I can't touch that shit.
That's good.
I think that was the creator forcing me to do right. Slowly forcing me. Because as much as I know, I'm not disciplined. But see, most people, you need discipline to do shit. Right? You got to stop your bad habits. You got to be disciplined. I'm bad at discipline. I'm bad at discipline. But yeah, so this guy was talking. I can't find the other video, so forget that one. Maybe it'll pop up in my feed later on again. Yeah, as African people, you don't need to eat. You eat the sun. You are an electrical waveform. That's what he's saying. He had to learn all this. He learned all this just by accident. Like I say, he learned by accident. Just trying to do some stuff. And the more healthy you got, because you don't get sick no more. Doesn't he? As African people, African people can't fathom this kind of knowledge. It goes back millions of years from and they tell your ancestors are evil out of your rabbit ass mind. Your ancestors knew you didn't have to eat nor drink. That's why they lived so damn long. They couldn't get sick from anything else. There was no food that they were eating to get them sick. Not no bad food, especially this European shit we eat that today. Nothing got them sick. But lives were so long. That's why women back then would give birth at goddamn 100 years old, 120. That was normal. You was on hell. You weren't even old at 80. You was like a child, 80. And you lived to be 200 years old. Because you were getting directly fed by the sun. By sun gazing was so important. See, whenever you get sick or cold or something, that means it's usually from your diet. You've been infected by something that you've not got. Just your body clean itself out. All this stuff about viruses, I'm not gonna, that's all a LIE. All this germ theory shit, it's all a lie. Now, I'll explain that later on. Everything's all based in fear-based to keep your vibration down. See, when your vibration is down, it allows you to get sick. So any kind of sickness you're dealing with, it means your vibration is low. You get your ass out in the sun, you sun gaze, you raise your love frequency, you know, care about the people you around. Don't carry grudges and be hateful and spiteful. You gotta learn these things. All this stuff's about your vibration. Don't listen to garbage music. Watch the people you have around you. Any toxic people, you get rid of their ass in your life. You jettison their ass.
Immediately.
No, do immediately, but just know that you gotta get rid of them. Because everything is vibratory. I ain't gonna be as rough as Joby. Joby kind of crazy getting rid of people. But I'm gonna say eventually you got to come to the conclusion that they're not doing you any good. Negative people only bring negative. This is real. Negative people and negative vibration only bring negative influences and negative things in your life. You want to attract positivity to you, positive vibration. So to understand about negative and positive energy, okay? About attracting things to you and meditating. That's why it's good to sit in a quiet place every day. I finally started doing it again because I heard Joby journaling, which is good. I told you there's such thing called, you got to be, like I said, you got to be disciplined. I'm undisciplined. It's called the 3-6-9 rule, family. You want anything to manifest, you must be in a high form of vibration, or you must understand this knowledge, right? I learned this years ago, but I'm never disciplined enough to do it. You must be disciplined to do it every day. Let's say you want to manifest something because you are a waveform of energy. That means you attract anything from the universe that you desire or you want, okay? Like you said, you're living in an illusion, and your imagination is so important. So you're supposed to imagine the things that you want. Only believe that you got them because the emotion is what's going to, the emotion is the magnet. The thought is the seeker. The thought that you have is going to go seek what you want. But your emotion is going to bring it back to you, right? And the way to manifest it through your subconscious is the 3-6-9 rule. I learned this 30 years ago. Whenever I do it, it works, but then I still, and I don't do it. You do it every day. You be specific. What do you want your life to be, or what do you want? What do you want to manifest? When you get up in the morning, you take a pen and a paper and you write it down 3 times. Be specific. Specific. What do you want? What do you want to manifest? Right? You write that down 3 times. Midday, you be specific. I mean to the T. Specific. Then you're going to put the emotion behind what you wrote down. You're going to live in that frequency. See, the frequency you put out is going to match what you desire. Okay? You're going to live in that frequency. Lunchtime or whatever, midday, whatever day, afternoon, whatever, you're going to write the same thing down 6 times. What that's going to do is emphasize the emotion and start now create a matrix around your thought. Then before you go to bed, you're going to write it down 9 times. Keep keeping the same emotion. You're gonna write that down 9 times. Same thing, specifically. When you write that 9 times, when you go to sleep, your subconscious is gonna automatically go into creation mode because that's what the subconscious remembers. The subconscious doesn't know what's real and what's not because you wrote it down. So your subconscious is now moving hell and earth to make that into a possibility, bring that into fruition. Now you do this, but you got to be disciplined. You got to do this every day. You're gonna live. That's gonna allow you to live in a higher vibrational state because you're thinking about. See, now you're focusing your intent. Your intent is focused. So now you're living in a higher vibrational form because you focus now your intent by writing it down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times before you go to bed. And you're gonna do that over and over and over and over and over again as you sit quietly sometimes and just meditate on the writings you did when you have time, right? But you put emotion behind that of love, of abundance. You want to live in a state of love and abundance. And as your vibration rises, the faster all that stuff will manifest within your life. That's science. This is real. This ain't witchcraft and woo-woo. This is how the universe works. Huh, Joey? Go, Joey, what you say?
And be positive as you put your emotions and your intentions to the universe. You must remain positive and believing you deserve what you're asking.
You must always believe.
I learned something. That was a thing on Wednesday from someone. I learned we ask a lot from the universe, but we don't have the readiness to receive. So majority of us are always shocked when you ask the universe something, and then it happens too quick because you are preparedness as you practice all that. Just a food for thought.
Because you've been educated wrong. We don't know we're in a universe that's designed to give you what you want. That's why Africa is in a low vibrational state because it's in poverty. They believe it's supposed to be there. So it means Africa's vibration is very, very low because of lies and misinformation. Because the universe and the Creator is designed to give you everything you want. Everything you want is designed to do that for you. All you gotta do is be disciplined and focused. Because we say, I'm sick, I got illness. No. Cure cancer, stop eating. You want to cure your cancer? Stop eating, but you haven't been taught that. Go on a fast. Then your body will start ejecting, but see the white side will say, what you doing? You're going to kill yourself. No, you're not. You're going to start removing all the toxins from your body. Your body is a natural healer. So you used to know that as an African, you don't. Now because you start wiping. If you don't eat, you're going to starve. You must eat this. You must eat to stay healthy. No, that's a lie. All lie. To get rid of any disease, you must fast. You get rid of cancer. You get rid of so many diseases. If you go back to fasting, get plenty of sunlight, and drink natural water, and the disease will start coming out your body. You don't know that, but the white man says, you're killing yourself. Take these genetically modified pills. Take this oil-based synthetic pills. Put this in you. This will help you. Take this chemotherapy. Shoot yourself up with more poison to cure poison. That's what they say to do. Shoot yourself up with more poison to cure poison. Because most cancer is diet and environmental.
But people
it's environment, but usually the shit you've been intaking. I know they don't know. I didn't know none of this shit years ago. I believe in the white man's doctrine and science. All that shit's all a lie. It's all for profit. It's all they don't cure shit. It's all a lie. I didn't know that till I started, researching, learning, reading. Like, wow. Family, we live in such a system of lies. It's crazy. Then you start questioning nature reality. Is anything we believe even real? What's real? I'm like that. I'm like Morpheus in the Matrix. What's real? How do you define real? If you're talking about this seat, is this seat real? Is this room real? Or is it just what did Morpheus say? Or is it just a figment of your imagination caused by synapses in the brain? But we know that's true because nothing is really real. Nothing is actually real. Everything's what? A waveform. But, there's actually rules to this illusion. You got rules. We know death is not real, but there's rules. You can't go running from a car and think it's not going to hit you and kill you out of this body. There's still rules. You can't jump off a building unless you learn how to fly first and then hit the ground and say, that's an illusion. Yeah. It's like a video game. You dead, you coming back. Yeah, it's still can't go jumping out the windows and shit.
But let me go to the comment.
Go ahead, Joey.
Jason Karibusana in the building says another reason why they took a weight out of the prisons because folks were getting big like monsters. And I also Mosquito says he's always around too many whites for me. He probably eats hamburgers behind closed doors.
You talking about that guy?
Yeah.
I doubt it, the mosquito. I don't think he's right.
You're the guy, almost. You say you're the guy, so the one eating hamburgers. Jason Hill also says that brother always around white people, knowing damn well whites can't go to no spirit world, is just getting their money. I kind of agree with you because I don't know why he allows, instead of being interviewed by fellow melanin people like you and giving this knowledge to the right people, is the white people making money off your knowledge, and it's crazy, manze. And I also see Jerome also says I can't.
They know this knowledge, Joe, but it's not hidden knowledge. They know this knowledge now. They know it.
We need it. The Africans don't know it, okay? Africans, not everyone has tapped into this information. It's rare. But John.
Okay, Joe. Oh, Joe. Okay, wait. Okay. And that you're not tapped into. Okay. Imagine I went to your dad and told him this. Would he jump out a window, Joey? Would he be scared to death?
And I'll be cast again, man. You forgot.
I'm not saying we know that. I'm saying you said you don't know it. If I taught him this information, would it scare his ass?
It would. Trust me. I don't think he will listen.
That's what I'm saying. So so the information is there. Whether you accept it, that's on you. Then you're talking about your consciousness. That means your consciousness is too low to even know it. You got a low conscious level. So.
Get you. And I also see John Mosquito says I can attest to this because every time I had played sports, especially in hot weather conditions, I lost all desires to eat or drink as I felt so energized. I practically had to force myself to eat. Wow, damn. And I also see John Mosquito also says that we are proud of Brother Keith. We know how much you love that Dr. Pepper. I know.
You know how much I love that shit. I can't. Look, remember when I told you guys one of my sons came home a couple months ago? And Joby, I got a stack of sodas, right? That's crazy, like a store, right? So my son said, damn, what's with all these damn sodas? What, you becoming some kind of weirdo? I said, what? What's with all these damn sodas? What you doing, hoarding? You becoming a hoarder like the white people? I said, no, man, listen. These sodas would have been drunk up a long time ago. I said, I swear to God, I've given up sodas. I haven't been able to drink them. They just sit here. I got cases. They just sit here. I can't touch them. I can't even drink it. So it disgusts me. I can't. You think You know, because giving up anything cold turkey is scary. I can't give up nothing cold turkey, but see, like when I gave up pork chops, I gave up that cold turkey. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like the smell, I might be in a diner and smell some pork chop. I'm like, God damn, that smells good as shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, that smells good as hell. Like, I might be in Africa and smell some pork, like, God damn, that shit smells good. But I know I can't touch it. I can't fuck with that. But it's like even sodas, I can't touch them. You won't see me, I was never bad to you. I said, y'all need TEC, start drinking my water. Need a soda low. And I just crack a soda right on the damn camera. Y'all shut y'all damn mouth. Let me drink my mouth. Let me drink my damn Dr. Pepper. Now, it's all water, all the time, 24/7. It's crazy. And I know it wasn't me. I know it wasn't me that did it. I don't know if Jovi manifested. Somebody, either the creator or somebody meditated on my ass, because that's the only conclusion. That's the only conclusion. That's right. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. Because I could have never. I was telling you, I could never just stop sodas cold turkey. Not myself. I say, no, I'm done with sodas. There's no way I would have been able to do it. There's no way. One day I just stopped drinking sodas. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Go ahead.
You were messed up, so you scared me. So I was like, hell no. This has to stop. But anyway, I also say, yeah, I'm a whole guru right now. Trust me. I love spiritual talks. I do love. I enjoy getting to understand who I am as an African person, because it takes me back to that, understanding my power, my ability. And trust me, if I knew all this when I was young, I'd not even stressed about life even a bit, because of what my dad was doing, for him being who he was. I would have just stayed positive minded, and I would have achieved a lot.
But you still stay positive minded, Joe, because you gotta remember the life that you led before led you to survive what you survived, Joby, is crazy. Now, you also was completely insane. And for you to turn out as positive and loving that you are, is a testimony to your soul from past lives. Because I don't think nobody would have. You're talking about suicide type shit going on in your house. So, because it's a testimony that you were still positive. Because when I hired you, that's why I hired you. You were such a radiant of light and positivity. Is that Cammy's cousin? We didn't get rid of Cammy and bring that girl in. Who's that? So, you was a thing of positivity. Me not even knowing your backstory. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Nobody live like a 70-year-old woman.
I just came to do a podcast. I didn't know I was coming for no interview. It was just like, let me give Spikes a chance. And then I had applied, of course, for a job.
It wasn't an interview. You didn't. I told Spikes to bring you back. It wasn't an interview. I think somebody camera was on. I know you didn't know. I said he probably gonna bring you back until I told her, hey, I don't know who that girl was. Don't get her ass and bring her ass back. I thought she was Cammy's friend or Cammy's cousin. I said, I don't give a damn if that's her cousin or friend. Whatever her damn name is, don't get that girl and bring her ass back. He said, okay. I don't know who the hell she is. But you're right, you wasn't there for the interview. But your personality radiated in front of me. I'm like, her. Go get her. I didn't even know it was so funny. I didn't even know Joby was Joby's a beautiful woman. I didn't know Joby was even pretty. I didn't even get to that. I said, go get that girl there. I didn't even know. Because the guys knew when I hired Katie. I thought Katie was fat. I thought, oh, man, I got to hire a fat one. This girl's fat. I didn't know. And the Spike said, Katie ain't fat. I was like, you remember, because Katie got a fat head. Katie's head is fat. Katie got a fat head. I thought Katie was fat. Because remember, I was in the camera, Spike on her head. He never butt. I said, man, this motherfucker fat here. But she was the best out of the two. When we had the two girls, the other girl was kind of slow talking, too damn scared. Katie was scared, but at least she spoke up. But I kept saying, man, this motherfucker fat though. This motherfucker fat. I got fat like it is. And then like, then he said, man, Katie's not fat. I said, she not. I was like, Katie, everybody knows that's the truth. I was like, Katie was fat. Because remember, you guys have been seeing Rumazai. Rumazai is gorgeous. Joey's gorgeous, but we didn't know yet. I had no clue. I said, oh man, you might got another Rumazai. Like, what are you talking about? Because see, I didn't connect and think Joey was even pretty yet, right? I didn't connect that. I think her personality, right? Somebody said, hey, you might got another Rumazai. Because Rumazai is beautiful. So beautiful.
I had problems. I didn't have time to look pretty. They didn't even have time to do my makeup. No.
That's it. You're right. Yes, exactly. I didn't see Jovi as pretty. I think Jovi as her personality was so radiant. I mean, you guys would know she was that person. I said, Jovi's personality was confident and it was radiant, right? I was like, who the hell is that? Go get her. Ask her if she need a job. Go get that girl there. It's like, I think Spikes was hesitant. I know Spikes was trying to talk to Joe, but I didn't know none of that crazy shit was going on behind the scenes. I didn't know none of that. That's why Spikes was so hesitant. I don't know. I think go find that girl, boy. What's wrong with you? Go find that lady. I didn't know Joey had turned his ass down and all that stuff was going on. I was like, hey, go find that girl. Go find that girl. You crazy? What's wrong with you? He was all hesitant. Hey, go find that girl. What's wrong with you? Bring her ass back. You crazy? Go find her. So,
I said no. At that time my name was popping, so I was like, nah, I'm too good to come to your podcast. What are you calling me?
So I didn't know that. That's happened. So Joey's been a godsend ever since because I was led by the Spirit. Remember, I had meditated. So I knew I had to get rid of Spike. So I meditated and said, bring me someone I can build. But see, I knew it instantly. That's how meditation works. It wasn't it was a spiritual thing, right? So since we're going to be honest, a spiritual thing. So I knew instantly, like I said, Joey wasn't made up of none of that shit. Instantly, I knew it was her. I was going to build everything around. And she don't even realize that. She got last month she wanted to quit and go crazy. Nah. You're not going nowhere. So I knew, so at that time I was meditating because I knew Cammy had a baby, we're getting rid of her. I didn't know all the shit Spike was doing yet. So I knew I had to get rid of him. I said, he just ain't no good. I got to get rid of Spike. So I said, bring me someone, male or woman, then I said, told the universe, told the Chris, bring me some male or female, and that I would know that I can build blackout fire around and kill you. Bring them to me. Wherever it is, I'll accept what you're bringing.
But I told you,
I
told you, I don't know, but I was also told I'm going to meet someone like you. I was not sure if it was you, even when I met you. I think it took me like 2 years to discover it was you. So I was like, you remember me telling you that? So like, I was told I'm going to meet someone who's going to, be on the same line of my career path and all that.
Yeah.
I kept on waiting. I'm like, where's this person? Where's this person? And all along it was, when I came to discover it was you. Nice.
Yeah, son, exactly. So I knew it was Joby at that time. Boom. Bam. So I started building everything around Joby. You guys don't even know right now. I'm going to tell you, Joby is in charge of, Joby's in charge of 10 people. 9 people plus a maid. Joby's the boss of 10 people. You guys don't see him on camera. Joby I didn't even know Shamani. Because Shamani's only the daytime. What the hell?
From 2 people. It was just Katie and I when we were starting.
Yeah, it was just 2 people. Yeah, just 2 people. Behind the scenes, Joby's in charge of 10 people. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's the boss of 10 people. And she's good at her job. Very good. Very good. I probably don't tell her enough because I don't want her to get a big head, but I don't tell her enough, but she's very good. She's very good at her job. Very, very good. Right? I don't say it enough because I don't want her to get a big head, but she's very good at what she does. But yeah, she's the boss of 10 people, men and women. And she has it effortlessly. Effortlessly. So I'm just letting she might look all innocent, Joey's funny, kind, but she's also very professional, and she's the boss of 10 people. It blows my mind that Joey's the boss of 10 people. That boss, my God damn.
It blows my mind as well because I didn't see me making all this growth and us being what we are today. I'm also proud of myself, and I'm proud of also the amazing family who have also been here helping us back to back through the donations you gave and helped us build up, all that we are, and your audience back and forth is what actually.
If you guys were seeing earlier today, we had a meeting with Joby, and it's funny, how Joby like when someone was the queen bee, you can see Joby was the queen bee. Joby was the queen bee. You can tell Joby was the queen bee. I was sitting there giving a meeting. I said, Joby is the queen bee, right? Everything revolves around her, right? It was so hilarious because I was watching it in real time. I said, damn, I said in my head, I said, Joby's the queen bee in this bitch. So she's come a long way. She is the queen bee. And they give her respect. They were all respectful to her. And that's how far she's come. From leaving her crazy daddy out. That's a progression her life has taken her. And she should be very proud of herself.
Yep.
I know I don't tell her enough, because I want her head to get crazy. But, she deserves all the accolades because she keeps everything together.
Yeah, so I'm grateful and I'm also proud of myself for how far I've come. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm grateful for also you keep giving all these people that opportunity. Without you trusting in me, I'd not be able to create all that we have today and the team we have and all these amazing different shows have. Can you imagine you guys became from 3 shows to now having so many different shows?
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, that's exciting. It's exciting what's happening out in the streets. I'm some greater things are to come. It's gonna be exciting to see the ads go out there and start getting these clients. I've already been meditating like hell. I've been dedicated now to 369. Damn it.
You should. Like I was saying yesterday, I was giving people yesterday a tip. For me, like especially throughout this week because I've not been feeling well. What I wake up feeling, or if I wake up feeling pain, I just write it down. I woke up today feeling pain, but I'm expecting my day to be like this, blah blah blah. By the time I'm done penning my thoughts down and how I feel, I'm calm and I'm okay. Trust me. And it's been really working, and it also helps me deal with a lot. Let's say anxiety, because people, I think it was you, kid. Remember me said I do have social anxiety.
Yeah,
I do have anxiety.
You guys wouldn't know behind the scenes. Joby actually has social anxiety, and I know she does. I play with her. but she's so good on camera, you guys could never tell how confident she's on camera. You know, it's two different things. How confident she is, you know, doing the DJ and so I met with her yesterday and through the shows there, how confident she is. But behind the scenes, she's actually nervous in front of people. So
Yeah, kinda shy. I'm really kinda shy. That's all, you know.
yeah.
But it's been working for me. So I hope with all that we've spoken about as we come towards the end, we're gonna be putting that into practice. And I hope, Keith, this weekend, if you'll get time, you're gonna come back and do shows for these amazing souls who are
Yeah, I'll be
the reason
sure.
why.
Yeah, I'm already dedicated now. I got this. I've always said I got no more excuses. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. For Saturday, I'm gonna do a show Saturday and Sunday. 'Cause I'll be home tomorrow. So Saturday night, Sunday night, I'll do shows. So whenever I'm home, if it's Friday or Saturday or Saturday or Sunday, I'm getting back in the rhythm of things. No more excuses. Time to hit the grindstone. No more, no more, no
What's
more
funny,
copping
John?
out.
What's funny, John? John was going to laughing here on TikTok. I don't know what's funny. But anyway, thank you all for the compliments. I appreciate you. And I also see Byron Scott says, we are proud of you, Keith. And thank you, Jiba Jaba. Thank you, John Mosquito. And to Byron. I appreciate you guys. Jason Hill, to everyone who has been with us in the chat. Asanteni Sana. Also, so we had Derek. Someone goes by the name Dedrick Lyons. Asante Sana for tuning in. John Mosquito, HR. Trouble who checked in and out. We appreciate you. And to all the silent, amazing listeners. And see Juba Juba said that Juby just think that we want to hear and see you. You've built a good audience. Thank you.
Remember, let me put Joey, remember, because Ruby's dad was up there, and nobody knew Joey was nice looking at first, right? That old nasty Negro. He said, well, this girl is pretty. Right? Because he was all in love with Ruby's eyes. You guys remember when Mr. Firebird was there with Ruby's eyes? He wouldn't miss Ruby's eyes show, right? He's like, he was like drooling. That old man was drooling over Ruby's eyes. And then he only showed up for a couple of Joey's videos in the beginning. She said, wow, this girl is pretty too. I started laughing. But on the other hand, Joey's much of a fighter and much more learned than Ruby's eye. The stuff we told Ruby's eye scared her. He would be honest and tell me, like Joey said, this stuff scared her. The shit we were learning was scaring the shit out of her ass. So that was just honest. Joey was more of an old soul, more of a individual come in and digest information. The stuff we were saying was making Ruby's eye want to go jump out her window in Harare, in Zimbabwe, in Harare, in the capital.
Anyway, it's been an amazing journey. I'm gonna be attaining 3 years, I think, very soon. I think March or something. I'm not sure when, but in between
3 years.
Of me being here and a year end of me being a manager, right? A year under Blackout 5. It's been an amazing journey. I'm proud, and I'm proud of also Keith, our amazing boss. Such an amazing boss. And to you as well, you, our audience, we appreciate you for always coming back. And for those who have lost us on the channel, the YouTube channels, ensure if you are here and you've been missing our
It's all fellas. But guess who came back one last sheep? Big Cheese was here yesterday. I was so happy to see Big Cheese and know he was okay. Because Joey kept asking, you know Big Cheese? You see Big Cheese? You got his number? Can we call him?
And then I said Big Cheese. Yeah, so if you disappear, right now I know I've not seen Unsunken One for a while on the show, on the chat. What he's doing, where he's at.
I ain't seen Unsunken One in a minute. I think it's been like a couple of weeks. Might be like, last time I seen Unsunken was like 3 weeks ago. Might have been a month ago.
A couple of people, so we appreciate you. If you get a chance to tune in, we are grateful. And for those who watch the shows on replay. But anyway, I'm wishing you guys a beautiful weekend. Tomorrow on Wednesday, I'll be outside, so catch the show. If you shall be on, we shall see. I shall be updating you guys on WhatsApp. So we are expected to have what's the radar that is outside. But tune in the morning. That is from 12 to 2 p.m. on the Morris Show,
Have you
the
ever?
African Diary, the Diary of a Young Black King. Sorry, yeah, the Diary of a Young Black King. Sorry,
When Joby
yeah, tune in to catch up
when
with the
Joby's
Morris.
saying 12 o'clock, remember 12 o'clock in America. That's 4 o'clock in the damn morning. When Joby's saying 12 o'clock
Yeah.
Nairobi time, that's that's 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time in America. So if your ass is up, shit, shit.
Station play. Yeah, but I see Mzales in the building. Anasema hujalala bado and ndio kuingia kwa nyumba. Man, shout out to you. I'm winding up, but good luck to you that the fact that you are at home early. Should I say it's early or late? But thank you so much for tuning in and catching up. And also see you unasema tukuje Isiolo. We will come Monday. We will. If we get the chance to be traveling back and forth from different counties, so long as Blackout Fire now will be recognized, hey, tutakuwa na vitu mob za kufanya, tutakuwa nje vibaya sana. But anyway, much love. Joe Mosquito says Jiba Jaba says, Joby, when you get famous, don't forget my $200, please. Fame aside, the money first. Fame aside, the money first. Okay?
Joby
Joe
wants the money. She
Mosquito
don't want.
says,
Joby don't want the fame. She wants the money, not the fame.
I need
Good.
the money, man. I wanna see you on my back. I wanna
She told you. She told you got social anxiety. Imagine her having fame and social anxiety. Joby go crazy. Joby go run into her room and lock the door.
I get mad very quickly, 0 to 100. So I can't imagine what I'm gonna do.
Got that right. Imagine
0 to
that.
100.
Shoot.
I don't know, man. But I hope this time together we're gonna be able to handle those situations. But John Mosquito and Sanken one was in the WhatsApp chat on weekend asking if you're gonna do a show. Yeah, he's always waiting on kids show. So I hope kids
I
is
know.
gonna be a show.
I know. I'm gonna do a show this weekend. Calm down. I'm gonna do a show this weekend. I got no choice. It's been 3 weeks. I've been missing action, so I can't talk about everybody else, and I'm not doing my part. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back for good. I'm back every weekend. You know, I'm back. So,
Yeah,
you know,
have a beautiful
what's
weekend.
up?
See you guys on Monday and stay safe. Don't drink and drive for those who drink, and try meditate. We've been talking about
And this
meditate.
weekend, and I come back Saturday. I got to tell you this Karen situation. I told Joe, and I told my friend, like, they never change, right? I got to tell you this Karen situation I had in Lakeland, Florida today. We know America's racist, right? We know it's racist, but sometimes you forget. I'm like, damn, I'm in a Karen situation. You know, it caught me by surprise. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I'm being Karen. I'm being Karen right now. I'm the dirty nigga. I'm the dirty nigga right now. Wow. And it took me a while. It took me a while to catch up that I was the dirty nigga. Oh, what? Why did it show me? What? What? I'm the dirty nigga. So I'm gonna tell you guys that shit Saturday. It took me a while to catch up that I was being, the racism was going. I said, well, you know when you like experience racism and you wow, this is some really racist shit. I was having a surreal moment. I was having an out of body experience. I was noticing myself in the third person being discriminated against and talked to crazy. I said, damn, I'm being Karen. And it took me a while to catch up. Then I had to, cuss somebody out and go into full crazy mode on somebody. What? I'll tell you how that Saturday. I was like, somebody, like I tell you, and I'm going to tell you, family, they had their hand on their gun. Their gun was on the side of their shirt, on the side of their pants. They had their hand on their gun, talking crazy to me. It took me a while. Am I in a racist moment? Yes, stupid. Yes, dummy. You're in a racist moment. You're in a caring moment. Yes. So much love, family.
So tune in on Saturday night, and of course, ensure you catch up with the story. I have the part of the story, so do you? Ensure you catch up with the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Good night, family. Thank you so much for being with us throughout the week. Have an amazing, amazing weekend once more, and much love.
She always call me up on the phone.